Can a 0 overall player win MVP in Madden 24? To answer this question, I made a 0 overall player and played an entire season with him to see if it was possible. After throwing a perfect game as a 0 overall baseball player, Dingus Slingerson decided to switch over to football and take the league by storm. But while making him in Madden, I honestly didn't know whether to laugh or cry looking at some of these faces. This dude looks like he's about to get slapped by Will Smith. This dude looks like he just ate Will Smith. We've got a dollar store Larry Fitzgerald. We've got a knockoff Justin Fields if he ate glue instead of played football. And this dude, Jesus Christ, look at the size of that head. This guy knows the Krabby Patty secret formula. He already knows the answer to this video before I've even filmed it. But finally, we've got our look. Let's just make some equipment tweaks, add a little loincloth right there, and there's our guy, Dingus Slingerson, a 55-year-old rookie standing at 5 feet 5 inches and tipping the scales at 400 pounds. He looks like if humans evolved to move in slow motion. And now, for the key part of the video, the ratings. Everything all the way down to 0. But for some reason, Madden does not allow your overall to go below 12. I even changed his position to defense and to kicker and everything else to lower every single possible stat, and we're still sitting at a 12. But for all intents and purposes, trust me, he's a 0 overall. We made his attributes atrocious as well. Oblivious pocket presence, never covers the ball, just an absolute liability. Then I tossed him on the Eagles, threw our $51 million a year quarterback on the bench, and started the season. Now, I'm not just going to magically win MVP on hopes and dreams. I have a plan. And aside from them being my favorite team, the plan is why I picked the Eagles. With 0 throwing power, 0 throwing accuracy, and 0 speed, I have basically one choice: screen passes. I plan on throwing the ball 50 plus times a game, and about 45 of those need to be screen passes. The Eagles have one of the best O-lines in football, so hopefully they can buy me enough time to hit a guy out in the flats, and then just be a moving brick wall for him to run behind and rack up yards. So we've got our player, we've got our plan, time to place your bets, figuratively, and literally, because football is finally back. And to kick off the NFL season, I've teamed up with DraftKings to give new customers one of the best offers around. Place just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using promo code JAROD, that's Jarod. And if you already have the DraftKings Sportsbook app like me, we've got the hookup for you too. All customers get a no-sweat bet every game day in September. Just use your no-sweat bet token, and if you don't win, get that amount right back in bonus bets. It's a win-win. Personally, I love same-game parlays. Sunday night matchup, and you couldn't care less about either team? Place a same-game parlay. Now you need this guy to get 100 yards, you need this guy not to get a touchdown, and all of a sudden you're glued to the edge of your seat watching two teams that you don't even care about. It's just an excuse to watch more football. So don't just watch the game, be a part of it. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code JAROD, again, that's Jarod, to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place just $5 on any wager. Thanks, DraftKings. Now back to the video. So with 17 weeks in the NFL season, obviously I'm not going to show every play of every game, but I will hop into week 1 to show you guys what we're working with. I quickly navigate to the screen pass page and throw a screen to DeAndre Swift as he picks up about 20 yards. Great start. If we can do that about 500 more times, we'll win the MVP easily. Next, I tried the wide receiver screen, and it also worked pretty well. Let's keep it going. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. When you run a screen, you're basically pulling the entire O-line out of position, and sometimes that shit's gonna get blown up, but I'm sticking to the plan. Eventually, I get put in a 4th and 5 situation, and because I'm only playing for individual accolades, I'm gonna go for it. Unfortunately, we're just short. But I do have to say, not a bad first drive. Unfortunately, the next drive was a 3 and out, followed by another 3 and out, and my confidence was quickly disappearing. And then Dingus had this throw to remind me of his talent. But looking at the replay, I think we can thank Madden 24's state-of-the-art collision system for this one. What the fuck is that? Anyway, I ended up getting amazing field position right before the half, and we were in a great position to score until Dingus got flattened, and the Pats got a nice little scoop and score here. We're losing 17-0 at the half. Not exactly MVP pace. But after a couple huge plays from Devontae Smith, we get put into striking distance for Dingus's first NFL touchdown. So we call his number again, and there we go. We're on the board, baby. Our MVP odds just went through the roof. Sadly, that was our only score of the game, and the final stat line is 28 of 50 for 271 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and 1 fumble lost. We're going to have to step it up, and that's exactly what we did. Week 2 against the Vikings. We're cooking. I gained the confidence to throw some regular routes, and I even scrambled for a first down. With the last play in the first half, we get a touchdown to tie it up. And then, in the fourth, a perfect play. Screen pass to DeAndre Swift, and the Eagles blockers just completely delete the Vikings secondary, and we walk in for a touchdown to tie the game. Amazing. Then the Vikings had a quick turnover, which let us get a go-ahead field goal, and that was the final score as we get our first win of the season. Dingus goes 33 of 45 for 278 yards, 2 touchdowns, and most importantly, no turnovers. And after what felt like 2 pretty average games, we're actually only 51 yards off the league leader in passing yards. Wow. Week 3 was against the Bucks, and my brothers, it was the Slingerson show. I don't really know what happened, but we figured something out, because Dingus was 23 for 25 with 260 yards and 4 touchdowns at the half. Unfortunately, we did not keep that pace up, but when the final whistle blew, we finished with 350 yards and 4 tutties, baby, no turnovers. We're now leading the league in yards and not far behind in touchdowns. My name is officially in the MVP race. Now after that game, I decided I was just going to play off camera until maybe the mid-season point or so, and then catch you guys back up. I didn't want to sift through hours and hours of gameplay just to tell you guys I have X amount of yards and X amount of touchdowns, but then I realized I could just stream it and talk about the key parts after, so that's exactly what I did. After week 7, Slingerson has passed 2,000 yards and is tied with Mahomes for the league lead at 17 touchdowns. The next game I was playing pretty well against the Commanders, until chat convinced me to try a quarterback sneak. I don't think I'm going to get it, guys. After the sneak, they wanted to see just how fast Dingus was. So here you guys go. Enjoy. Check this out. Bro. It doesn't make any sense. Look like I'm moving, like I'm running on a different planet. So yeah, in case you forgot, 0 everything. Fast forward to the end of the game, we finished with 33 completions, 290 yards, and a touchdown. The next game against the Cowboys changed the entire video. I was getting absolutely spanked. Oh, they've already scored 2 touchdowns? Missing open throws, getting sacked time and time again, and I just could not believe the game was this hard while I was playing on Rookie. It is on Rookie, right? Oh. That explains a lot. Yep. My dumbass thought I was playing on Rookie for 8 straight weeks with a 0 overall quarterback, and I wasn't. So, after we finished getting our ass whooped by the Cowboys, I changed the difficulty, and here's the first play from the very next game. We are now on Rookie, boys. The game continued this way, and we got the win. Despite Pat Mahomes putting up 42 fucking points. I was 34 of 35 with 550 yards and 6 touchdowns, and we won by 3 points. The Chiefs are absolutely OP in this game, but I digress. It was now a foregone conclusion. All I had to do at this point was actually play the games, not get hurt, and the MVP would have my name on it. Next game, an NFL record 595 yards and an NFL record 8 touchdowns. Game after that, a huge NFL record of 830 yards and another NFL record of 11 touchdowns. It's week 13 and we stand alone in MVP voting, with Dak Prescott in a distant second. Let's keep it going. In week 14, the 2 MVP candidates go head to head, and we absolutely torched the Cowboys 73-30. And Slingerson puts up yet another record, 846 yards and another 10 touchdowns. The MVP race was practically over right there. We're now sitting at 5,328 yards and 55 touchdowns with 4 games remaining on the schedule. Now, here's something I haven't told you guys. When I was filming this challenge, I was playing during Madden's free play weekend. I didn't own the game, so when the clock struck midnight, I wouldn't have access to Madden anymore. And it was 11:42 p.m. So I asked my chat if I had a big enough cushion or if I should try to speed through one more game to lock it up completely. All right. We'll lock it in. They voted for one more game. So, I played my final game of the season against the Seahawks as quickly as I possibly could. After a very stressful race against the clock, we padded our MVP campaign with another 787 yards and 11 more touchdowns with only minutes to spare, bringing our final season total to a whopping 6,115 yards, 66 touchdowns, and only 7 interceptions with 3 games left to play. The greatest individual season of all time. I simmed the final 3 games of the season, and I'll just let you guys watch what happened. If I somehow don't win MVP, Jalen Hurts, I'm imagining, came in. Okay, we did make the playoffs. I ended up throwing for 1 more touchdown. Stats and awards, in-season awards, yearly awards. Wait, they don't... Huh? This is supposed to be a YouTube video. I threw... Oh my, interceptions? How many interceptions did I throw in the final 2 games that I simmed? We had 66 touchdowns, 6,000 something yards. I left 3 games to go. 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions, 155 yards. Okay. 0 touchdowns, 8 picks. And then what did I do against the Giants? What the fuck? No. Bro. Oh no. Why didn't they put fucking Jalen Hurts in the game? Get me out of here. Your 0-year career is something to be proud of. Get me out of here. So, there you have it. Can a 0 overall player win MVP in Madden 24? Well, technically, yeah, I guess, probably. As long as you don't throw 0 touchdowns and 18 picks in your final 2 games and completely embarrass yourself on the internet for everybody to see. But, if you enjoyed this video, then watch this video next, where I tried to win a baseball game without ever swinging my bat. Thanks for watching.